Hi, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to find and clean up any problems you might have in your question bank after you import a course from an external LMS into Canvas Instructure. So I have recently imported this course. I'm in my business communications, and I'm going to start by going to the left-hand menu and selecting quizzes. Once you select the quizzes, you get this right menu bar, and that's where you'll find your question banks. So select Manage Question Banks, and you will be in the Question Bank Manager. Now, with this course, I had the course in Angel previously, and I had imported all the test banks at some point in time from the publisher's course pack. So they came in really nicely. However, when I was in Angel, when I was teaching in Angel, I had created several tests that used a pool, a question pool, where I told Angel to go out and select 25 multiple choice test questions. That is not supported in Canvas. You can create a pool in Canvas, but at this point in time you can't specify what type of question goes in the pool. So for each one of those tests, when it created a question bank, it just put one question in it, and I'm going to open one of these for you and show you. It basically just gives me an error. It tells me that this question was imported from an external source, and it was a question which was not supported by this quiz tool. So all of these question banks that have this one question in them have that same error. So one of the ways to clean up your question bank right after you do an import, if you have question banks that were created like that, is just to select this delete icon, which is an X, and just delete these. And that's, you can just go down and it will really clean up your question bank for you. So that's pretty straightforward, and if that was the situation, then you'll be in pretty good shape. There's also another import issue with question banks, and I just switched over to my personal finance course. In this course, I did not use a publisher's course pack to bring my questions into Angel. So I'm going to show you what happened. I'm going to go to quizzes again on the left hand side, which will give me the option to select Manage Question Banks on the right hand side. And I'm going to go to my question banks. Now I have actually already renamed these, and I thought that would be a good time, I only have a couple left to do, to show you before I don't have them anymore, and then making a tutorial would be a lot more work. So scroll down here, right here where it says imported questions, that's the way they all looked. Everything was an imported question, so I couldn't glance and look at something and create a test. I had no idea which chapter was which. So I'm going to show you how to rename these if this happens. So just select that question bank that says imported questions, and you can just kind of scroll through, and you'll probably know which chapter it is. I can tell by looking at this that this is my chapter 11 on investing. So what I'm going to do is on the right hand side here it says Edit Bank Details. I will select that, and right here where the bank name, that is where my details can be edited. And oops, I thought I had saved that so I could just paste it in there. So I'm just going to rename this, and I'm going to rename it Chapter 11 Investing. And then I like to add the author name and the edition, so in the future I know just exactly what it is. Once you have that the way you want it, just hit enter. If you scroll around the page looking for a save button, it'll actually put that right back to what it was. So hit enter and you'll see the little icon, and there it's changed. And that's all there is to it. And you'll have to go through, you can just hit the back button to go back to your question banks. And I have renamed all of them. I have one here that is this same error as was in my business communication, so I'm just going to delete that. And this question bank is ready to go. So in summary, to clean up your question banks after you've done an import into Canvas, 1, you want to select the quizzes from the left menu bar. 2, select Manage Question Banks from the right menu. 3, select question bank you want to rename from the list. 4, select Edit Bank Details. And last, you want to rename the bank and hit Enter to save your changes.